Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. So let's start our Monday session. For those who don't know or who are listening to the recording for the first time, we are just doing a short practice that is designed to elevate ourselves emotionally and energetically so that we have more chances to basically have a good week, in the week to come. So there is a bit of a mind prompting our subconscious mind, but also visualizing and with the idea of manifesting better things throughout the week. So on these words, let's give ourselves a little stretch before we start. I like to do that. You don't have to, but if you feel like it, just follow me, like giving yourself a mini yoga before we start. And if you're online, you can have your camera on or off. It's totally up to you. And once you feel nice and relaxed, with your feet flat on the floor, first let's be aware of the weight of your body, the weight of our bodies, where we're sitting. And then the weight of our feet on the ground, even pressing our feet on the ground as a way to feel the earth underneath, acknowledging the presence of the earth, and even thanking the earth for allowing our existence on this plane. And once you've done that, with the intention to ground yourself, then bring your awareness and your focus all the way up from your feet, all the way up into your chest. And in your chest, into your heart, connecting with the heart, either by touching it with your hand or fine-tuning your senses to either hear your heart or feel your heart. And once you've done that, once you feel connected, just imagine or visualize as if your breath is flowing in and out directly through your heart. And as you're visualizing your breath entering the heart when you breathe in, flowing out from the heart when you breathe out. Now do that, but slightly, in a way that is slightly slower and deeper than you usually breathe. Trying to have your in-breath and your out-breath as regular as possible, as balanced, harmonious, keeping the same rhythm over and over with each breath. And we'll do this for another minute together. I'll let you know when we're ready for the next step. Okay, and you might start to notice a sense of calm over your mind and body. So let's keep breathing in that regular, harmonious way, while first of all reminding ourselves of our vision for our future. So turning into the future, what is either the vision for your life, or if you don't have one, or if it feels too far away, bring it closer. Maybe you have some big plans for 10 years time, 5 years time. If that's too far away, bring it closer. Your next big goal, what is it? For the end of the year, maybe, or even next month. Just remind yourself of the direction that you wish to have in your life. And once we've done that, let's briefly turn towards the past, the immediate past, and look at what happened last week. How did the week go? What worked well during the week? And what didn't work so well according to your standard, obviously. So whether focusing on one area of life that is important to you right now, or else looking at everything that's important to you, from work to family, health, hobbies, you name it. Just welcome this review and look at either welcoming everything that comes to you, or else starting with maybe what didn't work so well, the things that you would rather change, the things that you want less of. And then the things that are working well already, the things you want to keep, the things you want to make even better, the things you want to expand on. So welcome all of this information about last week. Okay, and once you've done that, ask yourself one simple question. If last week was to repeat itself, last week or a version of last week was to keep repeating itself into the future, would that bring you closer from your goals and your vision? Or would that be sending you off track? And here, it's just a general sense. And just welcome this information or idea about the trajectory that you're on. And if the trajectory is on target, great, we're gonna perfect this. And if the trajectory is not on target, it's okay as well. Don't judge it, don't blame yourself. Just welcome this as valuable information, because now you can do something about it. Okay, so now for this next part, I'm gonna invite you to invite your imagination on board. Let's use our imagination and envision a perfect scenario for the week to come. So we're just gonna delve into the realm of an amazing week. And first, I'm gonna invite you to consider everything that you know is in your control, everything that you make happen yourself, everything that you decide, everything that is in your hands. If everything that is in your control was to unfold ideally, you're super productive, you're doing what you've said you were going to do, you are cherishing your family, your loved ones. So everything that you know you have control over is unfolding perfectly. What does your week look like when that happens? Fantastic. Fantastic. I've never been so productive in my life. Okay. And now, as we know, not everything is in our control. So what if? What if everything that is not directly in your hands, maybe decisions that other people have to make that will impact you, opportunities that you don't know the outcome of yet. What if all of that is turning out in the best way possible? What if everything that's not in your control is turning out even better than you could even think? What does the week look like when you add that in? Let's take a moment to imagine. Okay, and now What about surprises? What about the unexpected? So allow your imagination to get up a notch and allow it to go wild. What are you able to imagine could possibly enhance your week? Meeting new people or synchronicities, happy surprises, everything that you can imagine. Allow yourself to wander in imagination. Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to invite us to set an intention, because as imaginative as we can be, there might be things that we are not even yet able to envision. So let's set an intention that we are willing to receive and welcome in our life things that are aligned with our vision, with our goals, but that might come into our awareness in shapes or forms that we are not used to or that we haven't thought of yet. So let's set that intention that when that happens, we will recognize them for what they are, these opportunities that are beyond the realm of your current imagination, and we will receive them, welcome them into our life. Let's open our minds to welcome good things beyond what we can imagine. And once you've done that, let's just for a moment notice how we're feeling. Imagining these best possible scenarios, imagining the best week possible. How do we feel? How do we feel right now? How would we feel in this dream week? And maybe it's a feeling you're very familiar with. Maybe you can put a name to it. Or maybe not. Maybe it's like a subtle sensations in your body. Either way, just allow your attention, your focus to notice it. And now we're gonna enhance these feelings, make them stronger. So I'm gonna invite you now to imagine that every time you breathe in and out, these feelings are also entering your heart and flowing out from your heart with each breath. Whenever you breathe in, imagine, visualize the feelings entering your body through your heart. And every time you breathe out, imagine, visualize these feelings flowing out from your heart into the space around you. And every time you breathe in and out, one more time, the feelings feel stronger. They get more intense. You can feel them more intensely within you. And you feel as if they're palpable around you as well. And if you're not sure how you feel, if you're not sure about these feelings, just imagine, just pretend that feelings, good feelings, are entering into your heart and flowing out from your heart with each breath. Every time you breathe in, these feelings enter your body through your heart and resonate in every cell in your body. And every time you breathe out, these feelings flow out from your heart. And with each breath, they become stronger and stronger. Every time, with each breath, they flow in and out from your heart, and they're filling up your heart to the brim. And when you're experiencing these feelings with the most intensity, when your heart is full, we're gonna invite our imagination again and visualize that with each out breath, you are now releasing these feelings from your heart with such intensity that they're like a laser beam sending them out in front of you. And this laser beam is so powerful. It is opening up a portal right in front of you, a portal in time and space. So like in your favorite sci-fi movie, imagine shooting out from your heart this laser beam of positive emotions, literally cutting through time and space, opening up a portal for you to walk in, a portal into the future, a portal into the week that is just starting, a week that is just starting and that is now all infused with the emotions and the good intentions that you have designed for it. So now I'm going to invite us in our mind's eyes to walk through the portal as if we are now stepping into a new future for this week, a future that is now very much becoming our present. And now I'm going to invite you to just for a minute soak in the moment. You've just stepped on the other side of the portal, and now you are receiving all of the energy, the good energy from this side of the future. You are connecting with all of the informations in the field that correspond to what you have designed and imagined for yourself. So here I'm going to invite you to take a few deep breaths and imagine that with each breath you're connecting and bringing into yourself all of the energy and information that you need in order to have the best possible week. The universe has infinite possibilities, and right here you're connecting with all of these possibilities that are matching your high vibration, your high emotional state. You are making yourself a magnet to generate and attract possibilities that will support you throughout the week. And as we want to stay in that state for as long as possible, as often as possible throughout the week, I'm going to invite you now to bring your index finger and thumb together, pressing your finger together as a reminder of how you're feeling right now. So this little movement or any other movement that suits you, use it as an anchor so that during the week, every time you might be slipping out of this ideal state, all you need to do is press your finger and thumb together, and your body and your mind will remember instantly how it feels right now. So this is just your little trick to support you during the week and bring yourself back as quickly as possible into this high vibration state. Fantastic. So once you've done that, take one last deep breath before we bring ourselves back. And to bring yourself back into the here and now, just gonna invite us to rub our hands together until they're warm. Then bring them at the top of our heads and touching every part of our body from here. So moving down from your face, your head, your neck, touching your shoulders, your arms, touching the front of your torso, the sides of your back, touching as much of your back as you can, and touching all the way down your legs into, if you can, your feet. And if you can't touch your feet, just press them into the ground again so that you feel the contact that they have on the ground, grounding yourself again. And we're doing that just to feel the boundaries of ourselves again, so that we're really getting back into our human normal shape. And whenever you feel ready, just open your eyes again. And welcome back, everyone. So I'm gonna wish everyone a beautiful week, and I'll see you next Monday.